Look at that.
He's awesome.
He is definitely a keeper.
You guys ready to go get something to eat?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's eat! Hi, welcome to Hunt and Gather with the Chatters. Today we're at Ashurst Lake. We're hoping to catch some really nice trout today, and even if they're not nice, we'll take the little guys because they're really good eating. Are you ready to go get something to eat?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, we're all set up. We just started trolling. What we're using right now are silver spoons, about 1.5 inches long. And usually those are the magic answer, so we're gonna see if we get lucky here.
It's been exactly 1.5 minutes.
Yeah, she hooked on quick. How does he feel?
He doesn't feel big, but he's also been swimming with me for quite a while.
Okay. Oh yeah. He's still lively, huh? Look at that.
First fish.
We'll probably let him go, but I bet you it wasn't unfun reeling him in.
No, I'd never.
Want to hold him up one time? Yeah, congrats, honey. I got one on right here next to the boat. He's not very big. I'll just hoist him in.
Okay.
Actually, I'll use the net. I always hate to put the strain on the line. There we go. I'm gonna let him go, but super fun. Okay, Cindy just hooked up. She says it feels a little bigger. Let's see what she's got. He might be a keeper, huh?
Yeah, he's definitely a keeper. I felt like he was pulling the boat backwards for a little bit.
There he is. Wow, he's good. He is a keeper if we can get him in. Oh, look at him. Look at that.
He's awesome.
He is definitely a keeper. That is a real nice fish. We're definitely keeping him.
Yeah, I'm happy.
We decided to anchor off over here, and it looks like we picked a good spot because right before we threw the anchor out, boom, I hooked on. So this might be a good place just to cast. There he is.
Heck yeah, man.
How does he feel?
I'd say he's medium but cooperative.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, I got a sneak peek at him. He's a keeper. There he is. He's definitely a keeper.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah, he's awesome.
He's a fatty.
Super cool.
Got a nice belly on him.
I think I hooked onto a little one.
I got one too.
You have one too?
Yep.
Alright, Cindy just hooked up too, so we got a double on right now. Mine's almost up here. Yeah, just a little guy. Oh, that's a little tiger trout.
Oh, nice, man.
Awesome, I caught a little tiger trout. Still letting him go though. Is he just a hoister or what is he?
Oh, it's a little...
Oh, you caught a tiger too?
Nice. This is my first tiger trout ever.
Oh, that is your first, huh?
This is my first.
We better get a close up then. Oh, it's a pike. We're gonna keep it just because they want you to keep the pike out of here. They end up growing up and eating a lot of trout.
Oh
Yeah.
man, he is feisty. That's a
good
nice
one.
fish.
We're gonna put him on the stringer. We're excited though. Yeah, we decided to take a shore break. It's kind of neat when you can see him way up high on the cliffs like this. Got one on. It felt pretty good at first, but now I'm not sure. Yeah, he could have some size to him. Oh, did you see him out there? He is good. He's a good one. Yeah, he's pulling drag off, plus he's got the wind, you know? Wow.
Yeah, he's a good one, honey.
That was a good one right there at the end.
He's a real good one.
Let me see that thing. Awesome. We're going to let him go because we got enough, but he is really nice. Okay, so we got home. We ended up keeping 4 trout. They were all basically this size. Not bad, like 1.25 pounds, 1.5 pounds. Anyways, they're big enough to fillet, so we're going to fillet them all out. You can tell I've already started. If you want to know how to fillet trout or any fish, we have videos on that. But here we go.
All right, welcome to the cooking portion of our video. Today we're gonna actually make a repeat that we made in another video just because it was such a hit and we really want folks to have access to this information. So what we're making is what we like to call trout California rolls, or in the other video we called sushi chimichangas, and we're calling them sushi chimichangas or trout California rolls because we're actually going to wrap them up in a tortilla and then fry them and give them that crispy edge. So I've already gotten all my materials ready just to make it easier, but the sushi rice is 1 cup rice to 1 tablespoon white vinegar, 1/4 teaspoon salt, teaspoon sugar, and that gives you a sticky rice. I've just used regular rice. You don't have to buy the fancy sushi rice in order to make sushi. It's really these additional ingredients that make it sticky and give it that flavor. I've got my nori seaweed, which I've taken 1 sheet and I've just cut it in half because I'm gonna actually just use a half sheet for each one. Avocado, can't have a California roll without some avocado. And then I've cooked my trout with a sesame ginger marinade just to give it a little bit of kick while it's in the sushi roll. So I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna make them. Take half my rice. Just gonna spread a nice layer. All right, and then I'm gonna take my seaweed wrap. Add a healthy portion of the trout. And then a nice portion of avocado. And my rice is a little bit warm, so is my meat, and so that's what's causing that seaweed to kind of curl up, but no big deal. I kind of want that. I'm gonna roll the seaweed up, kind of scoot it back and reposition it into the middle. And then I'm gonna take my tortilla and roll it tight while tucking. So that's not the last step, but we're pretty darn close. That's my first trout California roll. I'm gonna set it to the side because I'm gonna be frying it in just a bit, but I'm gonna go ahead and make another one. Okay, so this recipe is not in our cookbook, but there are a bunch of other really good recipes in here, in addition to just tips and tricks on how to skin and butcher your wild game and fish. You can find it on Amazon and definitely worth the money. But what we're going to do next is we're going to cook the trout California rolls. And I've taken a cast iron skillet, any pan will do, but I've just put enough oil to kind of coat the bottom of the pan. I'm on medium heat and my pan's ready to go. I'm going to set it seam side down to lock in all the ingredients. And because I don't want all my oil to get soaked up with that first side, I'm gonna just take a brush and give the rest of the sides some oil, and that will give me a nice brown crispiness when I go to flip them.
So for a dipping sauce, what I like with this recipe is I take some soy sauce and put it in a little bowl, and then I add a little wasabi, and then I just kind of mix those together ahead of time, and then I'll just dip my sushi chimichanga into that prior to each bite. But that works out really good. It really enhances it in my mind. All right, the sushi chimichangas are all done, and we're ready to eat. We're super excited. Let's eat!
All right, I've had these before. I remember really liking them. These ones are a little bit heartier this time, so I'm excited about that. I'm gonna give it a dip.
How's that Ashurst trout and a California roll?
So good. Really, all the flavors are spot on. I love trout on its own. You throw trout in the sushi and you got something magic. So Love this meal.
Okay, yeah, I just keep mine whole like this and just dip it. But man, this is one of my favorite recipes, really, of anything we make out of land animal, ocean animal, lake animal. No, I love it. It's that crunch of the tortilla makes it twice as good as any other sushi roll you've ever had. Yeah, way to go. Well, thanks for watching Hunt and Gather with the Chatters.
And we'll see you next time when we go get something to eat. And please subscribe. It's free and it helps us out.